Hello everyone from Son and Way. This is Luis Manuel. I'm gonna show you today how to record on your cell phone to the social media, or you can stream your band with the quality of the sound providing from the mixer, simply on your cell phone using these simple steps that you're gonna follow, and I'm gonna explain in detail. Okay, we're gonna use subgroups, a couple of subgroups, and we're gonna link them stereo to transmit to any interface, any computer. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna uh, get the mixer on the Wi-Fi network of this iPad, for example, and then I'm gonna go directly to the main point of this video, which is the patching, the output patching, where you can set up this. I already have it. I set up the two auxiliary outputs and the headphones output, but I'm gonna do a reset the patching to default just to show you guys step by step how to do it. I confirm that it's reset. The main left and main right XLR 7 and 8, and the monitor left and right are on the monitor left and right. Correct. So let's start it, and I'm gonna show you. This is a simple configuration. We have a band that was working with backing tracks and a DJ. So we have in the channel number 1, on this case, I have the main voice, the lead vocalist, and the channel 2 I got a voice, channel 3 the conga high, channel 4 conga low, channel 5 the overhead of the timbale, the 5, 6, 7, the sorry, 6, 7, and 8 are empty. The 9 is the guiro. I'm gonna move to the 10, 11, and 12 are empty, and the linked 13 and 14 is the DJ, and the linked 15 and 16 is the iPad. I have the effects 1 and 2 only working. Okay, I got a cathedral river in one, and the spring and the vintage spring in the other. It sounds very good, the combination. And here is the main point of this video, the subgroup 1, the subgroup 2. I'm gonna use them. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is gonna go to the subgroup and go to the page, and I already marked it, but I'm gonna put it off or everything. Make sure that main button is off, because when you raise the main output, it's gonna go as well to the subgroup. Okay, I'm gonna mark everything, and I'm gonna put the channels that I'm using. Actually, uh, the channels are the number 1 voice, 2 voice, 3 conga high, 4 conga low, 5 overhead timbale, the 9 is a guiro, and you see the empty channels. I'm not gonna mark it because I'm not using the DJ 13 and 14, and the iPad 15 and 16. Okay, and also I'm gonna put the effects to get the effects on the streaming. Okay, I'm gonna do the same to the subgroup number 2. I already did it, but as you see, it's the same. And make sure that the main is off. Okay, so I'm gonna link the subgroup 1 with the subgroup 2. Okay, I'll do it. Link it over 1 and 2, and then I have subgroup 1, 2, link it to get an stereo signal. I'm gonna rename it, and I'm gonna put let's put Facebook. Okay, so I have an independent volume coming out to from the mixer to an interface, a phone, computer, whatever you want to use. Okay. The other thing is I don't want to see these channels, these the 6, 7, and 8. I don't want to see them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set up every channel. So I was using the subgroup 3 and 4. I'm gonna mark them, okay? And I'm gonna make the view A, so I can get the view of the channels on the view A, okay? Channel 2, channel 3, the conga. I'm gonna unmark the subgroup 3 and 4. I'm going to the conga low, do the same, make sure that it's in view A. The overhead invalid is in view A, and mark the Facebook. Here I don't use it, but I don't gonna do anything. I'm not gonna put view A. This is a widow, so I mark the subgroup that I don't gonna use it. This channel is empty. The channel 10 is empty. But let me tell you something. Although I'm not using the channels, I'm not gonna leave the main button unmarked as is on, because if I want to use it and I forget to put that, I don't gonna get the signal on the main. Okay, this is the DJ. Make sure that it's view A and the main on, the gray, and this is the iPad, the same. Okay, I got everything. Return and don't use it. The effects, I want the effects on the view, okay, and the main, and the effect number 2 also. 3 I don't use it. 4 I don't use it. And this is the remember that, oh sorry, okay, remember that the main in this case we can have it on, because if we have it on and we raise the volume on the main is gonna go into the subgroups. Okay, so make sure that it's disconnected, the main button. Okay, I'm not gonna explain anything else, gains or something like that. I am just explaining how to get a signal clean and with a volume that is only the volume of each channel combined. Okay, you get a mix and the same mix that you got outside. So I'm gonna put view A, and I have all the channels. You see, I got it jumps from the 5 to the 9 and jumps from the 9 to the 13. Okay, so I got everything set, including my Facebook slide to put the volume, and I'm gonna use the amount of outputs that I have on the patching. There are a total of 8 outputs, and 6 are auxiliary outputs. So I'm gonna use the auxiliary 5 and auxiliary 6 to route all the channels that I'm using in the patching to the subgroups. And as you see, you can get, but the tab that you're gonna hit is the output. Okay, so auxiliary, I'm gonna find the subgroups. I have it here. Subgroup 1, I'm gonna reroute it to the XLR 5, and the subgroup 2 to the XLR 6. So I have the signal coming out from those auxiliary outputs. Okay, so I just connect an XLR female here, and with any adapter that I can use, like a 3.5 millimeters or maybe RCA, or maybe the same XLR. So I can go into an interface like this, the Sonic port, for example, or the iRig stream, that I had to convert the signal from XLR female to RCA, for example. I adapt the cables. So also we can use the headphones out, okay? How I do this? So I just, let me reset the patching. I'm gonna reset it, and everything is back as default. And I go to the subgroup 1 and the subgroup 2. I'm gonna assign the subgroup 1 to the to the left monitor over here, left monitor. So I'm gonna mark it up and make sure that it's on the left monitor, and the subgroup number 2 to the right monitor. So I got the signal. The advantage to put is I got a volume control over there. So I connect any TRS stereo connector directly with an adapter to 3.5 millimeters to the Sonic port, or maybe a computer, or maybe an interface, or whatever. Or I use, for example, I'm using this adapter to 3.5 millimeters female to RCA male. So I can connect to my iRig stream and connect it to the phone and get the audio from the band directly from the mixer, and make sure that wherever the people on the place say, hey, pull down the volume or something like that, it's not get affected the Facebook channel, okay? This is very useful. You can guarantee that you don't gonna have any. This is only for 2-track recording, okay? It's not multi-track. But you make sure that the signal is clean, the signal is not distorted, and you can go raise the main volume as you want, because the volume of the subgroups is all the time the same, okay? Okay, bye-bye.